Mamisa Semfen free Dr. Franco Naro.
General, you didn't can you can Ghana for a free na Yansamo Yahuabaso. A free in the sense that
who drink one as a free.
Oh, a free.
And that's 3 points every one day. Say drink one.
Say, oh, Cotti be more ding, oh, brepa, now free more. Oh,
okay.
Yesterday we went through a lot.
I see.
We went through hell in the game, especially the last some 15 minutes to the end of the game. No, Obidiba said you'll be sitting on the edge of your seat because na pressure na incessant, and it looks like your chances say they be qualified for the World Cup. No, depended so much on yesterday's game. Attendance was massive. And Tiama and free more win. Yensa more Ghana for the teacher or Momko Stadium, a coach boys in no. I think they did very well. The players did their bit and the technical team did their bit. For me, a very good scoreline. Say Ufa Ghana, any Ghana say Nimu Yahunoa. One here, Ninyamia ya na Ninyamia say. But based on the results we had, I think say we should be proud of ourselves and our achievement. Okay. There are some few talking points in the game I may draw my attention to. First of all, I think that Otto Addo and the technical team had their formation correct. Mali coach Neka say started with the back five and all that. We knew ourselves. See team no, and yet that formidable.
No, I expect to say
be attacking
with the galaxy of stars.
Nanki ye game no nanka
first 15 minutes nanka mo wi omo
nanka fi ya ba betneche but who you starting 11 no or say first of all you're surprising with our starting 11 because you never expect to see a big go in with back five. That is how he wants to call it. I'm saying that first of all in coaching so to me deceive opponent senior or expect to one man is a plus in your way. Besides that, me feel the Ghana team we and yes so outstanding. And to say anybody and now opposite throw caution into the wind and decide to go gun blazing could make mistake. Into Tuadu who ni team no and who decide is or be call with the 3-back, which eventually most of the time the wing backs Yirinchi and Gideon Mensah Ubunso Mabeka the back 3 on 5-1 and for the first time in so many games yenya a typical traditional number 6 in Kwesi Zibo Ubianim says Salis ni Elisha by trade omoye number 8 Enti yana odi number 6 rule ni mo high drink kakra. So we had a traditional number 6 in Kwesi Zibo together with a traditional number 8 in Thomas Party. Ayew in Finfin. But at the end of the day, General, Ghana for watching the game. One, because the Malians were formidable. General, this is Tima Obibaka say Team Nasista in terms of mentality, style of play and everything, because Openina a friend Tom Omukochi friend say Tom Saint-Fate. Okoso team I think they had gone some 10 games without a single defeat. So going into the Mali game, in terms of current results, they were a better team than us. That is the fact. To win 1-0, I think generally we've done well. But General, many now can say still you need bench. That is a technical team they are doing because and now even substitutions in the game was a major talking point. Time I had that form. Yeah, Semenyo Ephraim. You know, the front three basically was Semenyo, Jordan, and of course Kudus. It is Semenyo Ephraim. Time I had that form clearly. What you say anytime you bring your ball, the only player obey me a hold the ball, now retention play, and also a hold the ball now my yet me free. Pia the attack na ye Kudus and to some extent Jordan. So to take the two of them at a time off, for me it was a disaster. The change was so disastrous. I was thinking, say obey change clearly he could have taken away Jordan, kept Kudus for him to draw fouls to say nyabo no ye ewo ye ne team na ye po bi dia ma no no akita ne etime pia it was Kudus but wanye sade no Kamaldeen so wabem General nanu meka wa say your style no in suiti abrantia friend Inaki Williams to the extent that ono no oye running ni abobo na tunanim no de ayede obetumi aye but the midfielders ni kitabo ni bebre edru ba bia ebi kra dwem se boys ne sheda na ebo na bro no mo dwene sa na nra 2 instances when he came in ahwebe mo adwen ye say ese ebo apaye ayinya bo Kamaldeen Inaki was running along the right flank. When Sinitras war born so sad, if I left was hard, Bono Ekoche. When he had the chance to pass the ball to Inaki, at a point in time, it was 2v1. Ghana 2, defenders near 1. But yet, Wafamano, again, Pencil had another one. Inaki was running on the right, and Kamaldeen on the left. Kamaldeen on the left. Ushebo na utim say ekodi Inaki honoma a better chance because Kamaldeen no award outside our defender we are he has a defender to contend with. Some way somehow John Pencil decided say the easier pass to Inaki it would rather go to Kamaldeen. At a point in time I felt this guy would get so frustrated in the team. I don't want to believe say deliberate because me sure say all these players be decide see Ekushia ni adwen. But some way, somehow, the coincidences are too much. General, that aside, I think Jordan Ayew is the captain of the team. Yawene, he did well. The corner was super. In fact, he took some 2 corners and nearly resulted in the goal. You go now, Mali for complain, no money any business to complain. General, so the corner was coming from the left. The defender was rather attacking the player instead of watching the ball and attacking the ball. Kalaya referee, maybe you can speak to it better. But the same video no beam. Ye ball corner from the left to the aba. Jiku ebe pebble na head defender no instead of also targeting the ball was just looking for the player. And now there will be another angle. We say the attention no any ball so, but his attention was on the player, and by so doing he fell down. Say and part the Arsenal technique ni be bad. Yes, I can him. We won't say Arsenal for the corner. No, be a keeper him, preventing the keeper from coming out, and that is what on Semenyo Pateni Semenyo making sure say goalkeeper movement from the post be dey their man, but none of them fouled him.
Mamembo goalkeeper no be anya ne.
Yeah.
Olusu ball no nobody we always no my 11 no friend say
in you know the Semenyo.
So said that jina ne chan keke o.
Yeah, he stood there.
Ono so dey run it said on na say goal no. Also, a fraud man was starting celebrating by saying, goalkeeper why Obi Anya.
Arsenal for the yes, I didn't pano. Ube Pia Bechibono, baby, who Pia Banoba Bejano, and 2 Timin Pima. Franco,
goalkeeper. Just said nobody touching Obian or Obian Cano. On one casa de Hurry, Obian, she baby Omujane, on one course.
This is a very good picture.
So I say, I don't baby Jikujane, and then I see it. What do you say?
Omu defender rather was trying to block Jiku from moving.
Yes, and Jiku was fumbling. And a bono, a bona, a bona keke, a bona keke. I don't know, I don't know, go bono. And then Yamama go bin and Yamayaduma, a betum. And that day, run near lack, and then Yamayaduma.
Okay. You see, finally, I think that Jordan NTRCSA, one, he is now the captain of the team and the leader. Sa Suni Bain and Yefe. What Bobo na 88 minutes. Me feel the change, the 2 changes wasn't the right. But the you be a human no. That person deserves the respect. Ubenya sin bia ese or the saying coach nimpo panicho. So on calm it down. And so on shine cry. But I grow Jordan, you are no more a kid again. 2 days time, and they saying and then 10th, right?
Yeah.
And then 9th. I think today is 9th. 2 days time, Jordan, you will be
9th.
And then 9th. On the 11th, that is 2 days time, you'll be 34 years.
Yes.
34. In football terms, when you are 34, you are even a veteran. At this level, as I said, no show leadership. You more free in your coaching. Look at the picture. Oh, Shannon cry. And Omane from point one, when who say, Omuna ye in a free mana, see you only could do free mono. Because at the 80th minute, it was double substitution. And so furious, throwing his hands about and everything. You are showing clearly, said no respect to the coach. And coach Nasimo also, Casa or Monteno. I think say it's not a question of Otiema or Monte, but it's an issue of Otiema Omumuano. Because 80th minute, coach you free man. What should that be a problem? Sometimes good players, substitute players, will not because they are not playing well, and now my brain. But sometimes some coaches do it tactically for somebody to come and do something. And to Ujina Park, and be a winning. And to show this kind of attitude, for me, is not good. We don't have to encourage it. We all know the weaknesses and the inexperience of Otto Addo and the entire technical bench. Talking about Otto Addo.
There be about 90 minutes. And
why should that be the case?
How?
Just how they own the BS about 90 minutes. You see, a question. Jordan is not right. Currently, he's playing well, providing the assist and the goals. We love you. I got some few years in your football career. Just concentrate and do it, and allow people to do their job. Yours is to play. Somebody's duty is to make the substitutions, whether it's wrong or not. That is their duty.
Sure.
Allow them to do it. For me, it was unacceptable.
Skipper Jordan, you nearly froze my commendation for capping quite a brave performance with some naughtiness. Take note, you are not Pele, the king himself. No. Gideon, sorry, you've thrown that big opportunity to the dogs. The search for a more reliable left back must proceed. Benjamin, was it a flash in the pan, or are you really the safe pair of hands we've been looking for? Let's hope so. Kwasi and the rest of the team may also share in my overall commendations. All right. Ewa intimachaso ewa ha. And Malipa, what were you up to? Did you want to break the heart of a nation when the USA, Canada, and Mexico are on the horizon? Sour losers. Okay. General,
finishing on that. I think that Enra Asari also did well. Baby, Omame yem sheka cry, obed dive a punchy booby, say Kobubi last minute. Honestly, I really panicked. But I think he did well in yesterday's game. General, the implication of the results is that Ghana, see too much is not canon. For the benefit of our listeners, Ghana is now on 19 points with 11 goals. The second is Madagascar with 16 points plus 7 goals. Comoros, Akwakoye, Mali Efrim, Intiaka 3 teams.
Yeah.
And there were chances of qualifying with 2 games to go. Usha's break here, a 4th break here, double header, a boy now. Omo benefiting most. You're from Madagascar.
Yeah.
They won their 2 games. But 2 games don't winning now your home games. They won 2-0 against Central African Republic and then 3-1 against Chad. What it means is that if we break in the bar, 2 games now 2 away games. And Madagascar bebo. Ombeko Comoros. No maba bebo. Mali. So what it means is Madagascar, Omo muda ye chino mudi second. Omabo mu home games ni mienu nyina ewie. Ye returning bebo 2 games now. They have the 2 games away to Mali and then to Comoros Island. Ghana, ye per se ye de destiny share and semni and you be a 2 games and say win 1. Na Ediako 22 points. Then Madagascar can get even the 6 games winning the 2 away games. Grana, it takes them to also 22, but we may have better goals and better head-to-head.
Okay.
I think just win 1 games in the 2 games and it will be good to go. Even it is possible to even get a point, a draw in the 2 games, and you can still be there. Because if Madagascar lose 1 game, they will just get a maximum of 19. In general, we are in a pole position to qualify for the World Cup.
Wow. The Black Stars cannot make Guineans happy again.